I, Acting Chair, Vice Chair Matt Rozzell, call the live hybrid State Planning Board meeting of December 15th, 2022 to order at 9:30 a.m. Debbie, could you do the roll call?
Yes, sir. Chair Travis Argue is excused. And acting as chair this morning is Matthew Rozzell, who is vice chair, connected virtually. Matt?
Here.
Thank you. Craig Anderson?
Here.
Corey Fraser?
Here.
Melissa Gett? She will be connected here in just a little bit. I'll come back to her. Molly Keller?
Here.
Jolie Bold?
Here.
All right.
Melissa Gett?
Debbie, if we have a quorum, can we go ahead and get started? And if she logs on,
Certainly, Mr. Chair.
Press her. All right. Thank you. So we do have a quorum. Let's see, are there any changes to the agenda or the order of business? All right, no changes. So I, Acting Chair Rozzell, rule the agenda and the order of business approved. And there's Melissa. We'll give her a minute to log in.
Hey guys, sorry, running a little behind.
No problem. Debbie, do you need to call her or are we good?
Melissa Gett?
Here.
All right.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks, Melissa. So we're just approving the agenda and the order of business. The next is the approval of the draft meeting minutes from October 20th, 22 meeting. Are there any changes to the draft? All right, seeing none, I, Acting Chair Rozzell, rule the draft meeting minutes of October 20th, 2022 final. I want to just call out that our next meeting is February 16th, 2023. Already seems crazy. But please take a look at your meeting dates and the calendar for 2023. And let's see, the next item is public comment. Ian Paik, do you mind introducing any public comments we have?
Thank you, Acting Chair. Ian Paik, analyst with the division. We received one request for general public comment. David Hoagie, are you here and would you like to provide your general public comment to the board? Unfortunately, Acting Chair, it seems that David Hoagie is not here to provide his general public comment. I would like to leave the line open for just another moment in case there's anyone else on the Zoom that would like to provide general public comment.
Okay, thank you, Ian.
Hearing none, that concludes general public comment.
Thank you. All right, agenda item 3, Kathy Rowell, contested case representative for Enforcement Services. Could you please review the cases for the board?
Yes, good morning, Acting Chair Rozzell and other members of the board. Happy holidays to everyone. For the record, I'm Kathy Rowell, contested case representative for the division. Before the board is a summary of consent orders recently negotiated by the division on the board's behalf for settlement prior to hearing. We've entered into consent agreements in 3 cases since our last board meeting. All settlements, including the amount owed and suspended civil penalties, fall within the guidelines on the penalty matrix and contain standard conditions. Board action is required in these cases. The summaries of the orders are included in a chart in your packet along with copies of the actual orders themselves. All of the cases are fairly standard. I'm available to answer any questions you may have regarding any of these actions. Again, board approval, denial of these consent orders is required. You can choose to approve or deny the agreements as a whole or take action on each agreement separately if you choose. So the 3 cases today, one is case number C 2021-173, Joseph Patrick Arnold DBA Merlin Home Magic, installing a bathtub, shower valves, shutoff valves, and water supply lines, no plumbing contractor license, no journeyman plumber license, and no permit. In Kaiser, assessed penalties of $6,000, imposed $750, and suspended $5,250. The next two cases are related cases, C-2022-37 and C-22-27. C-22-37 is Christopher Hoffman installing lines to a pedicure chair in a spa. No plumbing contractor license, no journeyman plumber license, no permit in Albany. Assessed $6,000, imposed $750, suspended $5,250. And C-2022-27, C-Ton Nguyen, allowing unlicensed plumbing work, assessed $2,000, imposed $750, suspended $1,250. So those are the three new consent orders, and board vote is needed on these three orders.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Would anyone like to make a motion?
I will. Craig Anderson, through the assistant chair, move to issue final orders adopting proposed orders for cases as listed.
All right. Thank you, Craig.
Would you like me to call roll, Acting Chair?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I was waiting for you. Sorry.
Thank you. Jolie Bold,
Aye.
Molly Keller,
Aye.
Melissa Gett,
Aye.
Corey Fraser,
Aye.
Craig Anderson,
Aye.
Vice Chair, Acting Chair Matthew Rozzell.
Aye.
Mr. Acting Chair, the motion passes unanimously.
All right. Thank you. Kathy, you also have the review of the cases for the board for the summary of the two enforcement previously resolved.
Yes, thank you very much, Acting Chair, and thank you to the board for approving those consent orders on our behalf. And so the agenda item 3B are the two default orders that are new since the last meeting, and no action is required by the board on these two orders. However, again, I'm available if you have any questions. Case C 2021-184, Aaron Maney, gluing together ABS drain and vent piping with no journeyman plumber license, penalty assessed $2,000. And C 2021-183, Oscar Tile, installation of bathtub drain pipe, PEX, hot and cold water lines with mixer valve and plumbing vent piping, procuring unlicensed workers to perform the aforementioned plumbing installation in Portland, penalty assessed $2,000. And again, no board vote is required on these two orders.
All right. Thank you, Kathy, and happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, and the next item is plumbing program update. Marcus, you could go ahead.
Thank you, Assistant Chair. Marcus Stovall, Plumbing Program Assistant Chief for Policy Technical Services. Have a short update today. I'd like to start out with the code committees. We'll start in January. We don't have any dates available right now, but stay tuned for those as they will be on the division's website. The division has also notified all of the committee members, and they are all participating. This is appreciated. We know people's time is very valuable, and we also appreciate the upcoming discussions that we will have at that committee meeting. The division is also bringing 33 proposals from I.A and 10 proposals from Oregon, from industry. We will be reviewing those and discuss those for the adoption process. And also the division has had its second RAC meeting on the proposed rule changes for the middle housing utilities, and also a rule change for increasing the water line size from 2 inches to 2.5 inches for complex structures. The RAC had great feedback, appreciate all that as well. At this time, the language for the middle housing utilities is going to move forward, and the water line increase rule will not be moving forward at this time. And that's all I have for an update.
All right. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Agenda item 4 is communications. We don't have any. Appeals, there are none, and unfinished business, there is none. So we'll go on to item 7 and review and approve committee recommendations for the new education courses and instructor applications. So Ian, if you could talk us through that one.
Thank you, Acting Chair. Ian Paik, Analyst with the Division. This CE cycle, the Continuing Education Committee reviewed 3 applications from 2 organizations. All 3 courses were recommended for approval. This agenda item will require a motion, examples of which are in your agenda packet. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And I'll just go ahead and do this one. So I move to approve committee recommendations for approval of the courses and instructors. Debbie, if you could take the roll.
Yes, sir. Joe Lee-Bold,
Aye.
Molly Keller,
Aye.
Melissa Gett,
Aye.
Corey Fraser,
Aye.
Craig Anderson,
Aye.
Acting Chair Matthew Rozzell.
Aye.
Mr. Acting Chair, the motion passes unanimously.
All right, and there are no announcements, so we will go to adjournment. And there being no further business, the December 15th, 2022 State Plumbing Board meeting is adjourned at 9:42 a.m.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We'll see you
Thank
in
you.
February.
Happy holidays.
We'll see you in 23.